Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going over to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big of the CoinsKid crew. So at the minute we have to respect the data, we have to respect the charts, and the minute XRP does turn a corner and it does begin to break down and loses a key levels of structure and support, then obviously we've got to flip from upside to downside. But at the moment, you know, it's doing okay, and we have to respect the data, don't we? We have to respect the charts because that's what we do as analysts. Okay, so for me to tell you right now, okay, that from this point here, that XRP is just in a traditional bear market for XRP and not necessarily a correction, then you know I would be projecting a really simple buyback zone of roughly 5 cents. I think it is 6 cents, isn't it? Because that's your traditional bear market calculation for XRP, and I've gone through this multiple times with you. Okay, because usually in a bear market, what XRP does from top to bottom, you know, peak to trough, it usually corrects around about 96 to 97%. This is exactly what it did in 2013, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, 2013. It had a massive bear market that came all the way down. You can clearly see it went all the way down to 95% on that trough just there. But from that bottom, what it did, it put in a massive move, followed by an ABC correction, accumulation, built up, and then it broke out. So this is why I think that, you know, this particular moment in time here in 2020 is identical to that. So we had this big impulsive move, followed by a big correction coming back down, holding a higher low from where you came from, and then we're beginning to carve our way back up, just like we did in this particular cycle. So I've been looking at this for a very long time with you, not bullshit, not hopium. And obviously if the selling level support is lost, you know, and we do start to break down, then my projection for XRP will change from upside to downside, because that's just respecting what the charts are telling us. So right now, if we do begin to lose this sustaining level support for XRP, and you know the MACD on below the zero line is not fruitful and things like that, you know, if it does start to invalidate all this data that we're looking at, this bullish data that's stacking up for XRP, then that would be my projection for you. Okay, 06113, that would be an amazing buyback zone. A little bit of confluence at that level as well, in the fact that that's a swing high. So like I've always said to you, swing high, swing low, find support, you go. Absolutely possible that it could get there. Will it get there? I absolutely don't know, and that's the truth of it. But if the tide changes, then yeah, that will become on projection. But so far so good, you know. We've got this beautiful trend line in here, and this is something we've been respecting and adhering to. And if you take a look at this particular level of resistance where we peaked as well in April of 2021, we peaked right where we opened and closed just there, okay? Closed and opened, sorry, before rolling into that bear. So we ran up into this key resistance, failed to close above it, and then we come back in a retracement, which essentially is just a higher low. So there's your key low, you come up into resistance, which is this resistance here, and then you've come back down into a higher low. So over a long period of time, like I said to you, compression leads to expansion. At the moment on the monthly, we're beginning to look like we're carving out some kind of ascending triangle here, don't we, for XRP? Something like this, where potentially down the line we will compress and continue to the upside, an absolute possibility. Equally, you know, you've got some kind of horizontal symmetrical triangle in here that's doing something like that, potentially breaking to the upside as well. So, you know, the thing that will invalidate this particular, you know, setup going forward will be this ascending trend line. If XRP begins to break down and turns it into resistance, then yes, we could begin to project towards that level there. But at the moment, I have to respect what XRP is doing, and so far so good. We're slowly but surely creeping up the stairs here, aren't we? And made a higher low after a long period of time on XRP. So we can't be too bearish just yet, although obviously the possibility of it losing these lows and going down and losing this ascending level of support exists. But will it do it? I don't know. Whoever tells you it's 100% going to do it is talking out the bumhole, you know. So it's all about just respecting the data, respecting what the charts are telling us. So far so good. We've double tapped it, we've got some kind of beautiful reversal pattern just there, ascending triangle, we're broken out, back test support, and we're looking to slowly but surely work our way towards this level of resistance once more. Well, you can clearly see that if it does begin to do that over a long period of time, you really are compressing it and you're beginning to come up the stairs. You've got this ascending level support which leads to compression, leading to expansion, and the bias would be a pop to the upside, because it's been such a long time, you know, that this primarily this level of support and resistance is creeping you up before breaking resistance and going to the upside. So just respecting the data, the minute it changes, I'll obviously alert you, okay? So I'll keep you updated as best I can on XRP, and we'll zoom in and try and find the trades. But so far so good, you know. We've found a correction, possibly some kind of ABC correction in here that's complete. Right now we're slowly but surely working our way back up. So I do think, you know, there's no bias here. This is why I show you the support support for a bull market, that if we start to take out that low, you can clearly see before taking out that low, you're going to start to lose all this as support, this ascending level support, which is your basically your ascending triangle, okay, or your horizontal symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to call it, compression leading to expansion, some kind of bull flag. You're doing this for a long period of time, but people can't stomach it. So the minute it loses its support and breaks down, obviously I'll update you as best I can, but so far so good. We're respecting the data. This last time that we put a MACD bullish cross under the 0 line, you can see XRP ramped up into that resistance. So we put one in a few months ago, and so far we are reacting beautifully off that particular signal, looking to attack that level of resistance once more. Like I always said to you, 3 points of contact is where you usually see the break. So who knows, XRP could be about to break out on that level of resistance. I wish everyone the utmost luck. Let's dive into the 4-hourly time frame, see what we can see. So looking at XRP on the 4-hourly time frame, now I think in time we're going to see these levels of resistance back tested, 059723 and 067090, because of the God candle back test breakdown of support just there. So even on the 4-hour, I think we looked on the daily yesterday, but on the 4-hourly time frame, they're screaming retest of resistance for me. So what I'm looking at right now for XRP is a possible reversal pattern being forged down here for XRP, some kind of double bottom pattern down here like this, possibly coming back and then start to attack that level of resistance like that. Okay, but what we need to do to be confident about this particular trade coming in is we need to see 5 waves down from there. Okay, so at the moment what we've got is a 1, a 2, a possible 3, 4 and a final 5th wave down, and right now we're carving out some kind of retracement coming back up. Okay, so this is why I always try and find the 5-wave counter, and I'm always trying to get a little bit more inclined to counter trade the 5 waves. If we do go down, obviously I'll take the stop loss basically and I'll get stopped out. It is what it is. But if we do go down, where could XRP go to in this correction it's going through? Well, I would definitely be looking at this white line, okay, for another little buyback zone, because at the moment we have to respect from this high, this massive move, XRP is currently down roughly 47%. Now this particular level here, this 82-cent mark, this is a level of resistance I was giving you and telling you that that's my minimal target, and that's an area of interest for me to take some profit, look to swing, and obviously look to short as well. Okay, so far so good. That's been a beautiful level of resistance, double tapped it, and right now we're coming back down the stairs, okay, for XRP. So for me right now, a really bearish statement from XRP is just continued breakdown, losing this ascending level of support, and then beginning to retrace a lot deeper to that line just there, which is the January 2023 low. If we do start to come down below that, then for me, I'll be jumping out of crypto for a bit, especially XRP, because it could be in a world of trouble. Do I think it's going to go there? Personally, I don't. I think we're just repeating what we've done before. Like I've said to you, over a long period of time, we're looking at compression leading to expansion. We're slowly but surely coming up the stairs. We're looking to attack that level of resistance up there that we put in way back in April of 2021. So the balls go up the stairs and bears come out the window. Like I said to you, I think we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right now you're coming in for some kind of retracement after a huge move that's took 7 months to get to where we wanted to get to, that 1618 target, okay, which was a target that I've had for many moves, from this bottom here to this high. Look at that, the 1618, like an absolute boss, all the way up there. Okay, boom, met it like a boss, and right now we're just retracing the move. It really is that simple. So what you can do, you can use fibs again to see where you're retracing to. So we go from the top all the way to the bottom, and on this particular chart, Bitstamp, you can clearly see we've not necessarily hit that 702 fib yet. So this is a bit of confluence in this particular level here that we might actually hit this zone here. Okay, the golden ratio, the 702 and the 786 might get hit. Now if you remember way back here, zoom to the left here, you remember this breakout way back in March of this year, we've got this God candle breakout just there. Do you see that? Roughly, what was that, 040138. I remember that breakout there. I did actually put some bids in on that level, and it slightly didn't get them filled, but at that point when we start to come back up and back test this breakout here, I actually moved my bids up. Okay, and I always tell you what I'm doing. So right now there is a little bit of confluence stacking up at this particular level here, this neckline, that we might actually come as far as that again if we do start to continue to come down, come up in a B wave, and we have a C wave drop over the next few months. And what we've got is a beautiful sort of macro move here for XRP, a massive impulsive move, a big ABC corrective move like this, back down to this trend line, and then we go again, and again, there's no guarantees. It's all about support and resistance, but right now I do have some bids, spot bids anyway, on 040, okay, for XRP on this neckline here, this God candle breakout. And again, there's a valid reason to come back to that zone just there, and it will be somewhere between the 702 fib at 042391 and the 786 fib at 038496. But at the end of the today, if it does come down there in some kind of ABC like this, okay, it's still a high low. And this is, you know, you've got to remember that it's still a macro high low. So patience is key with XRP. Okay, I'm still bullish on XRP, but in the short term it does look like it's in a correction, doesn't it? You got some kind of A, possible B coming back up like this, and then a C wave drop. Okay, so I wouldn't get too excited. If we do start to come back up, these are your key levels of resistance: 059723 and 067090. That would be a key area of resistance to take profit on any longs if you are in any. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that update. But what I'm looking for right now, we've possibly got some kind of 1, some kind of 2, 3, 4, 5, and right now we're possibly carving out some kind of retracement into these key levels of resistance before, you know, some kind of A, some kind of B, some kind of C, and then boom, we drop towards that line again once more, and you got your big ABC macro wave 2, impulsive wave 1, macro wave 2, and then boom, we're out of there, possibly up to that level of resistance around about the 150 mark, isn't it, which I've shown you in yesterday's video. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice, and at the moment, although it's doing this, it is simply retracing to where we came from in January, and if you got the stomach for it, it's just opportunity. Take care everyone, back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.